Hey everyone, Jonas here, and we're back to the another review. And this time is something I found is that at the local Walmart, is someone figure come out of nowhere today. This time we'll look at what I got. None other Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Brawn. Now, this version Brawn is not from the Bumblebee movie, but no, he's from it's Transformers the movie from 1986. Transformers the movie. I'm really excited looking for him now. If you're really not familiar with this version, if you're not familiar with him, he's a first appears. He's Transformers Season 1, the original animated series cartoon from 1980s. He's the biggest, strongest young mini bots not compared to the others. And up until he's Season 2, or not Season 2, up until Season 3, aka up until 1986, the movie, Transformers the movie. And spoiler, he died. That's what it is. He died at the very beginning of the movie, where after he take off the Autobot shuttle, until Megatron Decepticon crash into the party, until he breaks in the Autobot shuttle when Brawn yells Megatron before Megatron turns gun mode to Starscream's holding, and he shot him in the shoulder, and yep, he's dead. So that was it. Brawn was killed at the very beginning half minutes. So yeah, he dies in it along with Ratchet, Ironhide, and Proud. That's kind of cool, but kind of controversial. That was the first Autobots killed. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, it's pretty unfortunately. Was interesting character, most forgotten. Brawn is probably the most interesting, the most fan favorite, and the most forgotten characters. So then that's about the characters. He did appear episode Currency Meyer, whatever, is probably the worst episode. Let Brawn make cameo or the animation error by accident, which is hilarious. So yeah, enough of that. So let's take a look at the package itself. The package looks pretty nice. Nice little picture of the Brawn. Looks nice little artwork. It says the figures number 86, made by Hasbro 2023. On the other side, nice little same image. On the other side, do the same render image. And on the back, nice little picture of the robot mode to the vehicle mode. It has a little bio. The Rev says, the bio has read. The Rev says, in effect, it is protecting the crews. Brawn in the first and then act when the Decepticon is attacking the Autobot shuttles. Spoiler: he died. He failed because he actually shot by Starscream with Megatrons in gun mode. So that's pretty much it. So enough about this. So let's open this up. Let's take a look at Brawn out of the box. Alright, we're back with Brawn out of the box. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Just kidding. Here's the real one. Here's the real Brawn versus the vintage one, which I have found this local flea market long time ago. Yes, look inside this like comparison. He looks very similar to the vintage toy. What says it came out? This one is the vintage toy that came out, I think it's 1984, I'm correct, but was later released of the keychain. Now you can see the one. Now here's our look at the vintage. Looks doesn't even look like the actor of the show, so only his arms and legs, that's it. So another way. Let's take a look at the Brawn Deluxe class. He looks very accurate, but before that, let's take a look at the display stand. It looks pretty nice. Nice little artwork. You see it has has Autobot shuttle, has a blast hole. This is where the Decepticon comes in. This is where he gets a final moment for Brawn gets demise. And you want to display to this one. As far as Brawn itself, he looks pretty good. His vehicle is based on a Jeep vehicles. I had no idea what kind of vehicles. I believe I'm not a car person, so I believe I really like his nice vehicle. Nice little blues windshield. Nice little cartoony. Down here, it has an Autobot logo. Sorry about it. It's kind of hard to see. So that he is kind of hard to see. There we go. He has a hard to see. Nice little Autobot print. It's just the printed paint, not the stickers. I like has a grill of silver. Now he comes with a blaster top. We'll get in a second. And then it does get peg. Oh, oops. Hold on. There we go. Has the wheel removal. It does get his wheel removal for some reason. I had no idea. Might as well keep on. Down here is go robot jumps in it. It does get kind of rolls here. It's a little light heavy this. Now the transport to Brawn are pretty simple, but unlike the vintage, first you open his strings and gotta be careful. When it opens up, takes a little slide connect. First thing is on. You can see there's Brawn's arm. Very hard to see. There's connect here. So now see that little peg over goes connect. Here's it. Now let's start rotating around the waist. Next to do this one. Say the shoulder goes connect here and all the hair, let's open. Let's see and start rotating. That's it. Now do it exactly the same. And on the back here, rotate around. I believe this is supposed to be. Nope, it cannot. You can see. Start rotating on. And close that. Oops. I snapped, but gotta be careful. Last, not forget, let's rotate his head. Kinda tight. Dang it. There we go. And here we have Brawn in his robot mode. So here we have Brawn in his robot mode. This figure of Brawn is about. This figure stands about 4.5 inches, almost 5 inches because of his backpack. Now let's compare to, before we size compares the other guys, let's look size compares the original one. Now you look side by side, it looks very similarities. This one is very show accurate, has a mouth, but his helmets are gray. But this one, the vintage, has no mouth, so that's kind of disappointing. Now, the weapons I mentioned early, it comes with a blasters. Comes with a bronze blaster. Comes with his blasters. Now, this is never used in the movie. It's just this gun was never used in the film, but in the movie, it's just a running stop. But then he gets blasted by a Megatron's shoulder, and then he shot him in the Brawn's shoulder. That was it. Brawn was never used a weapon. It's just a nice little, very nice detail. It's just a black plastic. You can actually hold his guns and blast and shoot the beams. Now, his other size comparison, here he is. And here is next to the other ones, which I mentioned earlier, which is Ratchet, Prowl, and everybody's favorite before was everyone's favorite Ironhide. And next to Ironhide. Everybody's favorite before was murdered by Megatron, Ironhide. So this looks nice. This Brawn figure is really smaller. Now, if you saw his show, he's huge. He's taller than the rest of Minibot. And he is a powerhouse. Oh, and fun thing, there is an upcoming studio series, Voyager Class Ratchet from Transformers movie, getting G1 cartoon accurate. I am really excited. I can't wait to get the hands on Studio Series 86 Ratchet, the Voyager class. I cannot wait to get the hands on for my collections. There is also a variant for both Ironhide and Prowl. I believe it's a Target exclusive, the Buzzword Bumblebee 2-pack. I think it's called Dead Autobot 2-pack, which is Ironhide Prowls. Iron Eyes looks pretty much the same, except the chests are battle damage, and Prowl, who was reused Earthrise, him was cool, but the head looks nice, but it kind of looks like recreate some traumatized younger viewers. But in the movie, he just smoked on his mouth, make turn gray color, make his traumatized younger. But in the toy, they did not put smokes in the mouth, so it's just like, ugh! So yeah. So I didn't get a 2-pack, so yeah. I'm really excited the Studio Series 86 Ratchet Voyager class, so I cannot wait to get hands on. The head sculpt for Brawn looks pretty good, looks fantastic. He looks just like how he did in the cartoon to the movies. He looks very accurate. I really like his head's design. Helmets are gray instead of silver. I think they did a good job how it looks they did it accurate. His face are silver, or kind of like a Ming face. I like eyes are blue. They're not. Excuse me. They're not just Laya eyes. They're just painted. I like this the rest of the body. Nice little Autobots logo. His arms, hands are silver. Nice little details and feet. He has a little peg holes in the thing. The rest of the back is nice little wheels. The rest of the back is well. Minus one problem. The only complaint: this legs are kind of loose. This leg's kind of loose. And that's my big problems. The biggest problem: his heads are kind of tight. His head swivel. This is probably the scariest part I've ever seen. If that you turn his head will snap it. Like, ouch. So, gotta be careful with this. He's like dumb with this one. Now, as for articulation for Brawn, he does get heads on a swivel, little tight. His head's on, sorry, his head's kind of swivel, but little tight. Kind of swivel. His head's on a swivel 360 degrees because of transformation. No up and down is pretty unfortunately. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out. He has a bicep swivel, bend in the elbows. Sadly, no wrist articulation. He does get hand left right because it's transformation. He does get swivel weights, was pretty nice. His leg is forwards and back goes in and out that much. He has a thigh swivel, then a knee and his ankle finish side to side. So that's about pretty much our pretty posable articulations. So here's the final pose of the when Bronze, the others are last chance against the Saticon from Autobot Shadow. So yeah, there's my review of the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Brawn from Transformers the Movie. Overall, really like this figure. I think we finally got a true Brawn figure, very accurate. There was also a Brawn figure from Bowling Movie. I could get it, maybe someday. Now, this looks way better. Other Priestley Brawn figure from the Titan Returns, which I don't have it. They're kind of close, but the problem is his scale is really too small. I was like, forget it. There was also the other Brawn figure, the Universe line, which I don't have it. They're kind of stupid. So yeah, you saw my review of the both Bone Me and the Cliff Jumper for season 1. Those and Hopper, which I did review it. Those only halfway was the mini bots complete. The only thing was really unfortunately they did not making the other deluxe class of mini bots, which includes Wind Charger and Gears, are the last two remaining from season 1. Heck, even Powerglide and Sea Spray, those are two of the last remaining. Powerglide, those are the last two remaining the mini bots from season 2. I think it will be awesome in this one. Overall, I think Brawn figure is definitely the best in this. I actually found that the Walmart, this price is at $24.97. You can find it, check them out. This one's pretty hard to find. Or you can search on Big Bad Toy Store, or Amazon, that's the best luck. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.